Hi kids, Mrs. Geiger. I wanted to create a video going over question number 11 and 12 for quiz number 2 for bonding. All right, so that I can show you exactly where the points were. So question number 11 asked you to draw a Lewis electron dot diagram for water. You should have drawn it bent. So it needs to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons around oxygen, and should have a hydrogen here and a hydrogen here. Now you could have drawn this in lots of different ways. You didn't need to use X's. They could have all been dots. You could have used multiple colors. But you also needed to show that there is a negative charge on this side of the molecule, and you needed to show that there is a positive charge on this side of the molecule. Totally okay if you put the plus sign right in between there to show that this side of the molecule is positively charged. This needs to be in this exact shape. It doesn't matter if it's rotated, but it does matter if you didn't show it bent. All right? Remember, covalent bonding never has brackets. So if you put brackets anywhere, that means that you were strongly an ionic Lewis dot diagram, and that doesn't apply here. So this was worth 3 points. So it was 2 points for the diagram drawn correctly with the right shape, and it was 1 point for the charges in the correct places. All right. Question number 12 asked you to draw CH4, which is called methane gas. And so your diagram of CH4 should have had carbon in the center with 1, 2, 3, 4 valence electrons around it. And then 4 different hydrogens, 1 on each side. All right. And this was a 2-point question. So that's where the 5 points broke down. And some of you drew lines instead of drawing dots. And some of you drew water kind of like this. So I accepted that. If you drew water like this, where it's the structural formula instead of the Lewis dot diagram, not what the question asked for, but your diagram is another version of how we draw a diagram of water, so I didn't want to be nitpicky. So even though you didn't follow the directions, I still gave you credit for that question. All right, so water should look like this, be bent and polar, and CH4 should look like this and be tetrahedral and nonpolar in shape. Thank you.